Hey everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge Podcast. My name is Trophy Husband. I know I've worn this before, but I ran out of laundry. I'll tell you a little story about laundry in our house, okay? My job is to generally do the laundry, which means put it in the washer, switch it over to the dryer, take it out of the bucket, and then I lay it out in the living room, and wifey's job is to fold laundry and put it away. I'm fully aware that my part of that job is a lot easier. Although folding's quite easy, it's the putting away part that seems to be difficult. For most people. Probably would happen to me too. But I can't find any clothes. They're somewhere in this house. And that's her fault. Should I get divorced? No. Today we're talking about Kyra's assumption video. People have been asking me to cover this, so let's take a look. All right, I don't know what we did. Kyra's last video was. I think it might have been her honeymoon or something. I don't know. It's garbage though. But she does these. She's running out of stuff to talk about, and she does these videos once in a while addressing your assumptions. She's never going to actually address the good assumptions. So I'm sure this is it's her longest video in a long time. It's almost 20 minutes. I'm impressed, Kyra. Stepping up your game. But let's see what these assumptions are. Why are you sitting like that? Looks really uncomfortable.
Can I do a medium iced vanilla? How many shots of espresso?
I gotta show you this. This is a lemon poppy seed cake. Is it lemon poppy seed? And oh my gosh, is it good? It's got lemon curd on the top, or I don't know if that's what you call it, lemon something, with icing and poppy seed lemon cake in there. It's woo-hoo. I've been on kind of like a not eating junk food for a little while kind of kick. That's why you guys have been seeing me eat like meat sticks and nuts and stuff a lot. Drinking a ton more water. I've lost a bunch of weight. But today I was just shopping and I'm like, I'm a sucker for anything lemon. Okay, like if you want to get into my heart, chocolate chip banana bread, and like it's gotta be like, it's just not any. But like chocolate chip banana bread or like lemon meringue pie, but no meringue, just the lemon part. Instead of the meringue, just put whipped cream on it. Okay, that's how you enter into my heart.
So does the medium have?
You like latte cup with
Thank you.
32 shots for you and
No problem. It just smells like feet in here.
I don't doubt it. That'd be you and your breath.
Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel.
I don't know that. My hair looks like I lost it in the forest.
Welcome to my channel if this is your first time watching. I hope it's not your first time watching. Please
Me too, because people are like, what the hell is this garbage?
go watch another video.
Yeah. Don't, though.
I don't know what I'm thinking. I shouldn't do. I know what this video is going to do, but I just...
You're not, because you're not going to actually answer any of the hard assumptions. You're just going to be like, you and Preston are totally like trying for babies. We know you are. You already said you are. So many people think she's pregnant right now, and I'm going to stick to my guns on this one, but I am starting to waver a little bit. I don't think that she wouldn't tell you. She's going to capitalize on that. But a lot of people have also said, well, here's why we think so. Because in her last pregnancies, and I don't know this because I don't watch the garbage, she wait till like 20 weeks to tell. She's like, and I got to give her props because most influencers will tell you the moment they piss on the stick. Like they'll film peeing on the stick for you. Or you get people like Cass over at Not Enough Nelson stuff doing it and then like faking it and then like releasing it months later, even though she lost her baby. Like they don't care, man. The old rules are out the window. But Kyra seems to be like, okay, waiting to tell us. And if she's pregos, ew, but okay.
I can't help but be curious what you guys assume, and then also...
You know what we assume. We assume you got your haircut at the trailer park.
just fun. I asked you guys on Instagram to tell me your assumptions about me.
Incoming people live in trailer parks. Look, let me tell you this. Lots of great people in trailer parks. Have you ever seen Trailer Park Boys? Probably one of the best shows in the entire world. Okay? Ricky, Bubbles. You can't beat him. John, or what's the rapper's name? What's his name? Oh, he's played by John. Oh my goodness. It's John Torrance. He's like a famous Canadian guy. He's been in lots of shows. He's a really good guy. He plays, who does he play? J-Rock. Oh man. If you have not seen Trailer Park Boys, do yourself a favor. Go watch it from the beginning. It is the most unrivaled Canadian comedy. In my opinion, in probably the world. I'm not joking. Okay, but it's closer to Canadians' hearts because of the humor in it, the way they speak and stuff in the East Coast. You gotta, like, just do me a favor. Go watch it from the beginning. It is so freaking good. Okay? I don't know why I was just doing that trailer park thing.
This is what you had to say. Elsas House is your house. This is such a good one. We're gonna start off.
Whose house is your house?
If you guys have been watching my Instagram story,
What's with the eyelashes? Stop.
I shared that Preston has been taking or driving by, I should say, this house that's being built that has like the tarp over the top, you know? And she's convinced
It's not. It's called blue skin. It's not a tarp.
Elsas house. This is not our house. I really wish it was our house that we were building.
Kyra can no longer afford a house like this. She could have if she stayed with Oscar and didn't ruin her family. Easily could have had a house like that. No problem. But now she broke.
It's going to be beautiful. I can just tell by how big it is. But unfortunately, it's not ours. Brave AF, TBH. I agree. You miss being a vegetarian / pescatarian.
Who would miss that? Be for real. If you're not that anymore, you would miss it. Like, you would just stay it. Vegans are weird. Okay? Let's just be real. Incoming trailer park people and vegans that I've offended now. I'm just saying, you can be vegan though and eat Oreos and stuff like that and chips, I think, right? So I could totally be vegan. I could easily be vegan. I think there are people who are like healthy vegans and they only eat like fruits, nuts, vegetables, and things like that, and they're probably going to live to be 1,000. But do you want to live in this world to be 1,000 with people like this? Do you really? With everything that's going on in the world right now, like, shit's going to hit the fan real soon. I found soup today on sale for $1.77, and I know that, you know, 10 years ago soup was like 99 cents, but $1.77 for soup is amazing, and I bought like 400 cans of it. Well, more like 30, but I bought a lot. Okay, I'm prepping for the end of the world. You should also be doing that.
Do sometimes think about going back. I felt lighter. I felt less sleepy. I really overall liked being pescatarian. However,
I don't know what that is, but I'm going to Google it. Do you only eat pesto? Pescatarian. Pescatostopin. I didn't even spell it right at all. A person who does not eat meat but does eat fish. Okay, I could do that. Fish is good.
I'm just at a point in my life where...
Well, why? It's obviously not about killing an animal thing. It's just like you just don't like the taste of meat. Then why? What's your problem? Meat's delicious. So good.
I could do that right now and do it in a healthy way. You're much more frugal with your money than in the past.
That's because you're running out, ladies.
I've seen a lot of money ones in here. My camera's probably going to overheat if I, like, keep it there. I'd turn on the AC, but then it would be super loud.
You're super loud.
Definitely am much more frugal with my money. I feel like when I first started...
Oscar's like, son of a bitch! Now you're frugal? You dirty rat!
Making any decent amount of money more than just a nanny income. I was 18 years old. I didn't even know what to do with money. So I basically spent whatever I made up until a couple years ago. I will say, being with an accountant has definitely helped me figure out how to do that more. And then I've also...
You asshole! You were with Oscar, who was frugal, and you didn't learn anything from him? You're such a dink.
Also just like recently discovered how satisfying it can be to not spend $15 on something when you can spend like $2 on something.
Like what? What are you getting that's used to be $15 or the same thing and it's $2 now? You just went to Starbucks and spent $15 on a coffee. You're dumb.
People associate you with the breakup and not who you are today. Yes and no. Real life is very different.
Not the breakup. The cheating. The stealing of your nanny's husband. That's what we used. Not the breakup. The breakup, it was fine. If they just broke up, okay. Right? But then everything came out afterwards. And then she became who she is. He regrets it. 100%.
Than the internet, and I think a lot of people forget that. Even at times I have. Guilty. But in real life, my life has very much moved on since my breakup. That was like 2 years ago. Online, however, it is frustrating sometimes that a lot of people still, like, that's all that comes to mind. Going through that on...
That's you now. Sorry, your online persona doesn't get to change magically because you're like, well, it's 2 years ago now. Okay. So, you're still that person.
Mine, so much of that was like embarrassing, not something I should have shared, yada, yada, yada. I could go on. You guys know the point. So when that's what people online remember you for or know you for, it is...
Here, let's see what we remember Kyra for all together, right? Tearing apart her family because she wanted to go discover herself, which was bad enough in itself. And then when we found out the cheating thing with the threesomes and all that kind of stuff was gross. We know her for her Beneath the Sheets podcast with her nanny, best friend, where they discuss sex conversations and also was a rape apologist. Just don't forget that little part there. Okay. And it was a terrible podcast because they were terrible at it. Right, and she hired, I think, honestly, in my opinion, it was just a way to get closer to Preston. She hired him, paid him to be a part so he could be at the house editing late at night, all that kind of thing. What else do we know them for? Oh, child exploitation, that's a big one. Bullying her husband, a lot. And a lot of people thought that Oscar was the bad one, but nope. We know her for all the craziness. The forehead is one of those things. Fake giant boobies after she broke up with Oscar, so because Preston likes fake giant boobies. We call those things dangly banglies in this house. What else do we know her for? Buying a vehicle every 4 days or so. 5 apartments, 10 dogs. Do we even have the old dog anymore? We know you for a lot of things, Kyra. None of them are good. You have not brought one positive thing into this world through your content. Not one. Not one thing can someone say, I'm so glad Kyra did that. I'm a better person for it. Nothing. You have literally brought nothing. Thanks, Kyra.
It's very unfortunate, but again, because real life isn't that way, it makes it easy to not be so frustrated by that. You're a pillow princess.
What's a pillow princess? What is that? Am I a pillow princess?
This is a good one. I'm definitely not. I mean, there's like 1 in like 5 times that I can be, but I'm too much of a control freak for that.
What's a pillow princess? A pillow princess is a term used to describe someone who enjoys receiving pleasure, but may not reciprocate or participate actively in sexual. That's not very nice. Who enjoys getting the pleasure but not giving it. That's not very nice. Is that what that meant? I'm reading that again.
5 times that I can be, but I'm too much of a control freak for that. You've always wanted to be a mom. Definitely true. That's always felt like my biggest purpose in life. To not be so frustrated by that. You're a pillow princess. This is a good one. I'm definitely not. I mean, there's like 1 in like 5 times that I can be, but I'm too much of a control freak for that.
Yeah, I don't think she would be. It's gross to think about that.
You've always wanted to be a mom. Definitely true. That's always felt like my biggest purpose in life.
Is it? Then why did you just throw your family under the bus? Interesting. Good mom you are.
Still is. It brings me the most joy and fulfillment. I don't know.
It doesn't look like the kids bring you joy and fulfillment from what you show us, though. So forgive us for being confused about that.
Who I would be without
How many times she said she gonna beat her kid's ass just on camera? Just like, can we count it?
my children, and even when they're at their dad, it takes about 1 day for me to lose myself. I'm laughing but secretly crying. I assumed you didn't go to church. Very cool. I posted yesterday that Levi made something at church, and a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, you go to church.
If she walked into church, lightning would strike. She'd turn into dust, pillar of salt.
This is so cool, so I wanted to...
Just kidding. Jesus loves Kyra. Even Jesus, even Kyra's lovable to some degree by Jesus. Jesus loves everybody. Doesn't matter who.
Clarify, I do not go to church.
We know. You don't belong there.
Personally, I don't really know my beliefs. I don't really have many beliefs, but I don't make them.
You clearly don't believe in family or loyalty. That's a couple things you don't believe in. Burn.
Those choices for my kids, and a lot of their friends are in church, so Levi bi-weekly goes to this like after school boys program, and Alea when she's 8 will also do that if she wants to do that.
Boys program?
And I actually have been considering joining like a non-denominational church. You are one of the nicest people alive.
No, you're not, and no, you're not. You're not going to go to you're going to go to a non-denominational church where everybody Christians are judgy. Like, let me be real. That's just Christians are judgy. Knowing what you have on the internet, are you really going to go to church? No, you're not.
You know, I appreciate you for this, but I'm not going to lie, this definitely...
You're not the nicest person.
Really not true.
It is. At least she's aware that she's a dick.
Very, very strong opinions. I have strange opinions. I have strange ways of expressing my opinions. So therefore, no. But I'm also, I will say, I don't think I'm as mean as people think I am. Like,
no, I think you're more mean, probably, than we think. I think you just show us a little bit. You're a meanie. You're definitely a meanie. Hundo. Hunnit.
I don't consider myself mean.
You're mean. Have you seen, like, I can go to OK Baby right now and find any video, just bring one up of them talking, and she probably punches him.
I don't want to. Here, it does not hurt.
I remember this. That was the worst. Oh, COVID can kiss my ass.
Because you're a wimp. And I'm a boss queen, and I...
See?
No, like
I would have remembered that.
You would have vomited because you're a wimp. And I'm a boss queen, and it hurt me, so you would have really just gone down beneath.
Yeah, probably, huh? You're so much better than me in every way, shape, and form. God damn, Why am I not like Kyra?
Why do you exist?
I know.
Literally the second video I clicked. The second video I clicked. She's a mean old meanie. What a meanie.
You are always very busy and on the go. Very true. I thrive that way.
No, you're not thriving. You're surviving.
You drink at least 5 cups of coffee a day minimum. Definitely untrue. I have at least 1 coffee a day, and then occasionally I have 2. I used to think that you were bougie, but now I don't. This is a
As she sits in a $115,000 SUV.
compliment too. I don't know why, but a lot of people, I've heard this before, assume this about me. I am not really that bougie. I feel like the only time that I'm bougie is when I'm traveling. If
Stop saying bougie.
I'm gonna spend the money to travel, I want to stay in a nice hotel. Not that it matters if you do. I'm just not that way. You can't speak other language. What language was that?
Yeah, you can't even speak English, lady.
You can't speak any other languages. You're correct. I cannot. You'd rather have a quiet, off-grid farm life. I wish I could
No, she would die.
live like this so bad.
No, you don't.
Guys.
You're lazy.
But I can't. There's just no way. I feel like I would last a day in the wild of...
Off-grid doesn't mean wild. You're not living in the trees with the monkeys, you dumbass.
Off-grid. I grew up, like, very, very, very...
You could have all of the modern amenities living off-grid, by the way, if you didn't know that. Just so you're aware. You're just off the electrical grid. You're off any grid that's connected to any system like the city owns or the state owns. Easy to do off-grid living, especially with today's technology, by the way. Just so you can. You can even have the internet. Starlink. That's off-grid. It's on Elon's grid, though.
Very broke, living in a small town of like 50 people. No stoplights, no fast food, 1 grocery store out of town. And we hunt it all the time. I would never want to go back to that.
You don't have to hunt to live off-grid. She doesn't even know what she's saying right now. What an idiot.
Not to say that's off-grid, but like, I don't know, that was pretty off-grid. You care about what people think of you. I've already seen 2 of these, so I'm going
Of course you do. Everybody does.
to talk about this one. I would say yes and no. What a complicated answer. I'm also turning red, but I'm getting hot. I'm gonna say that I overall do not care about what people think about me. I don't think I'd be on the internet still if it was
It's true. She gets a lot of hate and she's still on the internet. So, she's right.
something that I really cared about. But I will say there's certain things that really bother me if people think it about
Like
me.
what?
And that would be number 1, that I'm a bad mom. I
You've shown us you're a bad mom.
put my whole life, heart, soul, breath, anything
No, you don't. You put Preston first.
into being a mom, and
No, you don't. You got fake boobs. Your kids can't even have apple juice.
it's something that I really am hard on myself on already.
Because you're a bad mom. You literally told your kid you're going to beat their ass on camera. And then when your kid come down for your life, she's like, you roll your eyes like it's the worst thing could ever happen to you. Like, come on. You're a bad mom. You exploited them to get your fame and your wealth. So, yeah, you're bad there, too. You're bad in a lot of ways. You might love your kids, but I believe you love your kids, but you're still a bad mom.
Holy, the heat's getting to my head. So it's just...
So open the damn window!
I have a really hard time when people think I'm not a good mom. And listen, I don't need to be the greatest mom you know.
You're not even a good bad mom. You know what I mean? You're like good bad moms. You're like from Mean Girls, like, I'm a cool mom. You're not even like that kind of mom. You're just like put yourself first all the time kind of mom, which makes you a selfish dirt. You're just a mom because you had babies.
I've really tried to self-reflect and change the bad things about myself. And so I take things and
How's that going for you? How's that going for you?
accusations like that really seriously, and then it can lead to me beating myself up. So being a bad
Your eyelashes are weird.
mom, being a liar, I'm not a liar. In fact, when people even do like white lies, or if I have
Every time I smell fart and then it's a Kyra video, it's like, oh, that's like their kink, and it really weirds me out.
like friends or people in my friend group that like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like dramatize their stories, like accentuate
That's a good one.
their stories.
No, dramatize was good. Accentuate was stupid.
I don't know the word I'm looking for, but like go over the top with like a
Yeah, dramatize. Good one.
truthful story, but they want to make it more interesting, so they like kind of add to it. Even though
They had dramatics.
those kind of lies really bother me. My dad, I love you, Dad, if you're watching this, but he would literally beat me black and blue if I lied as a child, and it scared the life out of me. So now I personally feel a ton of guilt if I even think about lying.
Is she saying she doesn't lie? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Of all the things that we come out about, like the relationship, the threesomes and all that kind of stuff, like they've lied about lots of it. She's a liar. And she's like, if I could just tell you the truth, you guys wouldn't understand. So tell us the truth then. She's a liar. When her and Preston were texting in the kitchen, Somebody ask her, was that you and Preston texting kitchen? See what her answer is. See if she lies about it.
And yeah, I don't know. If I am with somebody who...
You're such a liar. And you literally cheat on and steal people's boyfriends and stuff and husbands and stuff. That's lie. That's gross.
Who even tells like a little white lie, or I like feel like they're lying even if I don't know, it like really bothers me, and I'm not gonna lie, I get like disgusted.
You're a hypocrite.
Just why are you an adult and you lie, you know?
Why are you an adult and break up your family and then steal your nanny's husband? You ever ask yourself that question?
You live a Mormon lifestyle.
Mormon. I hate Mormons, and Mormons even be like, no, thank you.
Pretty untrue. The camera is on fire. On fire. Oh, yikes. This is brave. I love all the people saying, like, why are you doing this video? What if I open my car door?
Dude, there's a window. There's also a window.
Oh, that's a little better. I go inside, but Preston's inside with the girls, and it makes it like more complicated if I'm in there, but they like can't be with me, you know? You have road rage. Very untrue. People have road rage towards me.
No, yeah, I believe this. I believe she doesn't even understand what's going on. Why are people honking? She doesn't have road rage. Absolutely, she's a bad driver, though.
As they should. I'm a horrible driver.
Yeah.
You wish you never started YouTube or social media. Very untrue also.
Yeah, she made millions of dollars doing that.
I had to come inside because I'm just overheating out there, and so is my camera. I'm pretty sure it's gonna turn off if I sit out there any longer. Where was I? You don't have many girlfriends. Very true.
You don't have any friends at all. I love when I get a pause screen. That is perfect right there. Boom. You can't beat it. Of course you have girlfriends. You used to have friends, though. You remember that when you had friends?
I don't know. I'm like a lone wolf, and I kind of...
No, you weren't. You're not a lone wolf. You can't be alone at all. You are scared to be alone. That's why you stole your nanny's husband. I'm alone. F off.
prefer it that way. I even try to teach my kids because, you know, at that age, like in elementary school, they want to
Wait, teach your kids not to have any friends? What are you saying right now?
have
What?
the highest number of friends as possible, which I get. It's just like that age. But I try to teach them. It's about the type of friend that you have, not the amount of friends
Don't teach your kids things, okay? Because your morals are corrupt.
that you have. I feel like for social media, you know, like you guys have seen me have huge groups of friends, and it's a very different phase of life that I'm in.
Yeah, you lost all your friends because he cheated. That's what she's trying to tell you guys here.
Usually when you guys have seen me
Usually when you
surrounded by
cheat on the husband, or your fiance in this case, and steal your best friend's husband, you're probably going to lose some friends out of there. Just thinking aloud.
I think a lot of you guys will relate to this. When you guys have seen me surrounded by the most amount of people, it's usually when I felt the loneliest. You're a lot happier and more comfortable in yourself now that you've found a partner that loves you right. Yes and no. Okay, yes, this is true as a whole.
What?
So no, it's not just
Is someone alluding to the fact that Oscar didn't love her? Excuse me?
because of this. I have a very supporting and loving husband, but at the same
Hey, Regan!
time, I have put so much work into myself over the last couple of years because I hated who I was.
Yeah, we hate you. You are too.
It was such a horrible version. Even when I watch old videos, I'm like, who is this human? Ew, no thank you. Which
That's who you still are. Nice pause screen, but that's who you still are. Are you serious right now? You are still that person, Kyra. You act exactly the same on your video towards Preston this time, not Oscar. It's the same person. It's always been you.
sucks because there's a lot of me out there on the internet that I have to like look back
You don't have to look back at anything. Delete it. Delete it.
at every once in a while. It's been very uncomfortable, but it's gotten me to where now, I mean, I'm still working on a lot, but I'm comfortable and I'm a lot happier. You didn't marry Oscar or plan wedding quickly as you knew he wasn't the one. That's definitely not true. I would have never said yes if that was true. People want things to
You were together for like 28 years.
be so like vicious and vile. Preston makes you watch
Why is that vile?
Harry Potter and you hate it. Not true. Literally last night I was crying over Harry Potter. We're going to Scotland next week and we're considering doing like the Harry Potter train ride thing, and I was getting emotional because of
Do you ever take your kids on a vacation too? Is that something you could do? Take your kids with you? The kids that you love, your most important role as a person on earth is being a mom, but you keep taking Preston on all these crazy vacations and paying for them. Can your kids ever go to one of these things? Just wondering. Just asking questions.
I was getting excited. I also have Harry Potter tattoos. I would never get a tattoo because a guy likes something.
Are you serious? You're literally laying on the giant, big old tiggle bitties because a guy wanted them. Are you seriously saying that right now? Are you seriously doing this? Kyra, you're some kind of something. You gotta be kidding me right now.
Kind of wild.
You wouldn't get a tattoo, but you get fake boobs. Cool.
You're the big spoon. I would say we're probably both like, we do
Both.
50-50 with that. You actually enjoy your short hair. Very true. I love my short hair. I just need to learn better hairstyles, but
Is that what it is?
the maintenance of it is like 10 out of 10. You're
10 out of 10. She means maintenance, meaning I don't have to do anything because I'm a lazy bastard.
overcompensating and trying to look happy and in love, but it's just too obviously forced.
I'm glad she's getting a couple. But here's when she brings these ones up, when she knows they're from bitchy Becky's or whatever she calls them, she always goes, no.
I don't know how
Watch her demeanor change when she answers one of these questions.
it could be obviously forced when I don't even show my relationship online, but
Are you serious? Yes, you do. What? Are you? What?
okay, let's be open-minded when we go into this. I try to look happy. I don't feel like I can really control, like, don't get me wrong, I can edit things out of a video, but I don't plan the way I'm gonna act or things I'm gonna say before I go to film a video.
We know. That's why they're shit.
I think that is pretty obvious when you look back at like content of mine. There would be so much that I wouldn't prefer to be out there if I could have forced myself to like act differently, you know?
No, I don't know what you said there.
I don't know about that one. I'll have to think about that. You are a spender and gifts are your primary love language. I love giving gifts, but I don't love receiving gifts.
Especially that ring.
In fact, I usually get anxiety about receiving gifts because I feel like I need to have a certain reaction. You had a fake wedding. There's like marriage licenses online, you guys. You read the Reddits, but pretend like you don't. This is from the same girl. I have never said I've never seen hate about myself online. I have never denied that that's a thing. I don't even know how to navigate Reddit. The most I've ever seen of Reddit is when you like Google something and like one of the things that pops up for you to click on, you know, like a suggestion for the answer that you're looking up is like,
look
Reddit.
at her belly.
Click that though. And even like off of Reddit, I don't want to see hate about myself. Like the things that people have to say are horrible. Why would I purposely try to upset myself or feel sad about it? You think the internet has made me out to be way worse of a friend?
How could you be worse? Your best friend, you're literally married to her husband now. Is there really? I mean, you guess you could murder somebody, I suppose.
Than I am. But because of that, I've definitely done a lot of reflection about the person that I am as a friend.
But don't care and still continue to be a jerk.
I'm not very proud of the friend that I've been in the past. I think that I don't know, I don't value or understand friendships.
Okay. I don't value friendships. And Kyra, this is why you're going to die alone and old and old.
Like normal people do, I guess. And I don't want to be that way. I want to be
Too late.
the kind of person that gives as much as like friends give. And I do feel like as a wife and a partner and a mom, I am that way, but
No, you're not. You're not.
because I don't prioritize friendships like normal people do, I don't do it with my friendships, you know? I think
She's just saying that because she stole her best friend's husband. So she's like, I just don't. Obviously, you don't prioritize. Of course you don't. She loves having friends and she has none now and she's lonely.
person brings out your adventurous side and makes you go out of your comfort zone. This is very true. You guys know I'm
So why didn't you let Oscar help you with your adventurous side? Oscar does a lot of adventurous things and you're like, as soon as Preston comes along, oh, I'll do all these things that Oscar wanted to do with me and want to spend time with me. F that guy. That's why we all hate you, Kyra.
afraid to like walk and talk and just be on this planet, okay? And there's just something about him and like the way that he approaches my mental health and like comforts me in these like scary
It's all about you, isn't it, Kyra?
situations or these hard situations that encourages me and like inspires me almost to do more of it and like overcome
That's because you let him sleep with other women. So he'll do whatever you need.
these fears. You have breast plant illness. This girl.
Breast pants?
Will you stop drinking coffee and
Why didn't you just answer the question? And it doesn't matter. You might get it.
energy drinks when pregnant? No, I never have. Oh my gosh, my camera's gonna die. You smoke weed? No. You're spiritual? Not at all. You're always late? No, I hate being late. I'm late like 1 out of 10 times. You lose your temper easily? Definitely not. I'm more of an emotional person than an angry person.
Cake is so good.
And even then, I think in the last couple of years, I've lost the ability to be an emotional person. I'm not
funny,
but secretly crying. Oh my gosh. Okay, I see quite a few of these. Camera died.
How many times has our camera died in a vlog? How many?
The comments of "you're jealous of so-and-so," just a lot of jealousy comments, or like, "are you jealous?" And it really makes me sad how, one, women just automatically go to pin women against other women. I'm not sure that society will ever grow out of that, but I feel like, I mean, back when I had my first kid,
You are jealous.
I learned that because moms are vicious. It's not a community that I thought it was. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I feel like you can find that community within the world of mom.
I know lots of moms. My wife, we all have, like, you're just in the wrong. That's because you're like with a bunch of influencers. You're friends with influencers.
But unfortunately,
You're all in competition with each other. It's crazy.
it's whatever. I'm getting sidetracked. It's okay, and it can be normal to feel happy for other women. How come you don't wear your engagement ring
Except unless you want their husband. Then can you feel happy for them?
anymore? This is a really good one because today, actually, I decided to wear my engagement ring. So this is a
Because you're doing this video.
ring that I wanted. I love pearls. I've always wanted a pearl ring. And when Preston and I
Did you? So why didn't Oscar get it for you?
first got like more serious, I showed him a picture of basically this ring. Then when he decided he wanted to propose, he took it to a jeweler downtown Salt Lake. I'll link her down below. She's amazing. We've had like multiple things designed by her now, but anyways, she just designed the ring from the picture. She did make the pearl a little bit bigger, but anyways, I love it. The point is it's just not the most comfortable ring. I'm not somebody who takes off my ring to do dishes, sleep, any of that. It's very simple. It's very, most importantly, comfortable. It's beautiful. And so
It's okay, I guess.
we got married, I just only wear this one now for like special occasions, or like today when I'm like randomly sitting on my nightstand. I was like,
So you don't wear it for special occasions. You wore it today to go get a coffee. So you're lying. Okay, good.
ooh, I want
But you don't lie.
to wear that. I'd assume you'd never be a crunchy mom. Definitely not. You
Yeah.
actually got married so quick because you're pregnant. No. Have
No, she'd tell you.
I ever been the person who has to be married before having
Yeah,
children?
that's a stupid assumption. She doesn't give a shit.
I also see a lot of like, you didn't post this because of that. You don't want to share this because of this. That is not true at all. I'm not that type of person. If I want to post something, I will post it. If I want to share something, I will share it. You wish
The whole point of the question was that you don't because of something. You didn't answer the question.
you would have waited a few more years before having kids. Definitely not. You secretly want to move to another state. No. Your favorite soda is ginger ale. I do like ginger ale, but
Ginger ale's delicious.
Coke is my favorite. This is really random, but going back to because I just saw another comment that reminded me of it. Going back to me overcompensating my happiness, I feel like I share with you guys a lot that I'm not always happy, and I'm on antidepressants. Like, I feel like if I was trying to portray this like fake happiness, I wouldn't go sharing that. You're shy when meeting new people. It's true, and I'm not gonna lie, I hate it. I didn't used to be that way, but like now that I'm older, my
That's because you think everybody hates you, and they do.
stomach starts to hurt when I'm like socializing with new people. You're not the person people portray you to be. It's hard, right? The content that I put online, the version, we're gonna call it, of myself,
She's worse.
which I feel like is just me, that I put out there, is what people group together and make their assumption based off of. Like, that's who people think I am, which isn't a bad thing. You know, me and the people in my life talk about this often. I'm not sure where so many of these assumptions come from, you know? Like, and then I automatically...
Could it be that you put it out there? Could the assumptions come from what you put out? Sorry for yelling. The assumptions come from your content that you put out, your behavior, your actions, the things you have done, the things that we have caught you doing. Vegas. You're gross. Okay? Okay, good.
I hear people's responses like, are you kidding? Well, look at what you did, which what I did is not even what happened. But
Just clear it up then. Shouldn't be hard.
besides the point, it's just so different in real life. And so I've asked people in my life, like, do I come off differently? Because I don't understand the, like, switch. Like, I mean, there's people who...
You don't understand why people hate you? Even your closest friends aren't friends with you anymore? Because I feel like you could tell your closest friends the truth, even if you don't want to tell the internet the truth. And she's so adamantly sure that if we knew the truth, we wouldn't be angry at her. Right? And so that's why I believe what I believe. And if you know what I believe, you know what I believe. Right? I feel like at this point, she's stuck between a rock and a hard place. If she tells the people, it's going to throw a hand under the bus. Right? And so, but you've lost everybody, Kyra. So there's got to be something there. We're not just like spitballing here. You don't have any friends anymore. Zero. Nobody likes you anymore. And so I feel like if you had close friends, you would have been able to at least tell them the story. But Did you? And if you did, why are they still not your friends? Interesting that, eh?
Don't like me, I'm sure, in real life, you know? Off of the internet, it's just a day and night difference. And so I ask, like, what... when I think about it, I'm like, what... I feel like I'm being myself, yet what people are interpreting is just not me. It's so different, and...
No. We're right. I'm right.
It's so...
This cake is so good.
hard, and I am a very firm believer in, if a lot of people...
I'm a firm believer in focus the camera.
People are saying something about you, it's probably true. So I've been very hard on myself in the past because I read all these comments.
No, here's the thing. You're delusional. You think that everybody's wrong about you, but we're all right. And that's why you have no friends. And so she has obviously had late nights where she stayed up and been like, I am the problem. I'm the drama. She's aware of it. She absolutely is.
Saying the same thing, and then even though I don't feel like it's true, I have to think to myself, like, well, maybe it is, because
it is.
If that many people think that.
True. That's why we think it. Because it's true.
Maybe it is. So I'm still trying to do the math and the trigonometry.
Don't do math. It's not your strong thing.
Geometry on that. But anyways, what was even...
Anyway.
The assumption...
Yeah, okay.
I got lost. Oh, I'm not the person people portrayed you to be. I don't feel that I am the person that the internet thinks I am. Yeah.
You're worse.
Funnier when you're sleepy. Definitely true. You wish you hadn't have gone as big in boob size. Very untrue. I wish I would have gone a little bit bigger when I...
Bigger than that! What you trying to do? Float in the ocean? Maybe this is what happened. She's scared of the water, right? She's scared of drowning, clearly. So, she got flotation devices installed. Smart, if you think about it.
First got them done, but now that they've settled and everything, and the year...
Oh, they've settled.
...has gone by, I love them. I think they're the perfect size.
They're not.
Tired of reading...
You look silly.
...all the hate. I think I'm tired of reading all the rumors. Like, it gets obnoxious,
so
you know?
Then just come out with it. You clearly have no problem telling the world your business, ever. Except for this one thing for some reason. The thing that has lost you like hundreds of thousands of subscribers and tons of money. The thing that you could just clear up and fix up and get all your fans back if you just came out told us. Why aren't you just telling the truth? Why with this one thing that paints you out to be the worst person ever, would you just not want to clarify that? It's really interesting, eh?
I don't really allow myself to read it anymore. Like if I'm scrolling on TikTok or something and something...
She's on Reddit every day.
...pops up, which, by the way, what a weird thing to like be scrolling on TikTok and then a video of you not made by you pops up. It's something that I'm like, okay, do you want to be upset? Then keep watching. And I don't want to be upset. So there's this person... I'm not going to say their name because, I don't know, I don't want to be mean. But this person comments on every single thing. Stories, videos, question boxes, and says quit social media.
Oh, it's not me. I don't tell her that.
What would you do if I quit social media?
It's not me because I didn't tell her to quit. I love snarking on her. What would you do? They'd find someone else to snark on. And we'd all be like, hooray, your kids can have a normal life.
Because
what?
I feel like you
feel like this person's whole life is just like calling you out or something?
You spend most of your time commenting on my stuff.
How long do you think it takes to write the word quit social media? How long do you think? So do you think it's their whole life? You think it takes all day for them to come up with that rebuttal? Whoever it is? I feel like all day you write quit social media and it must take so long to type it out.
What? I'm a silver girl. No, I prefer gold. I do think silver is beautiful, but I prefer gold. You would work as a sex worker or do OnlyFans. I totally would do OnlyFans. It's so much work, you guys.
That's what's stopping you? Not the fact that it can destroy your children's lives? Okay.
And like, I don't know if I have the dedication towards it. I think that
nobody wants to see that.
So like uplifting and like empowering to be able to do something like that. Like
this is what's wrong with the influencers this day. She just told you guys creating pornography is uplifting and empowering. That's what she just told you. Like, we don't have a big enough problem with pornography in the world right now. This is one of the biggest issues with the internet and social media is pornography has destroyed so many men. I know women too, but mostly men. Let's be real, okay? And the expectation of what they think and they need and that they want because they've been watching it and they're addicted to it. This is from someone who was a teenager, watched lots of porn, was addicted to porn when I was young. It is a dangerous, dangerous thing. And here she is saying, it's so empowering and enflowering to do pornography. That's what's wrong with you, Kyra. You're an idiot.
A couple years ago,
It's not. It's degrading, and you have zero dignity when you do it.
Started taking more, if you're a family, stop watching. I started taking more mischievous pictures of myself for myself. And well,
for yourself.
For a minute there, I was thinking about posting them on OnlyFans, but
Do not.
It made me build so much confidence. Like,
how did it make you build confidence?
We get so in the habit as partners, right, that we like want to do these things for our partners, or we think they need to be for our partners. But I started doing those things for myself.
You took naked pictures for yourself? Maybe I'm just the wrong type of person, but I'm never crossed my mind.
And it gave me just as much satisfaction, if not more, than if my partner did it for me. So anyways,
That's weird.
Really would consider OnlyFans, but I don't think that's coming anytime soon. Anyways, I hope that you guys...
It's all you're going to have left eventually, but still, she's going to fail at that too.
Enjoyed this video. I don't even know how long this freaking thing was, but I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.
Shut up, nostrils. There you go, everybody. Kyra being Kyra. Kyra's gonna cure, aren't she? Look, guys, I don't lie ever. I hate when people lie. I didn't lie at all. I'm not a good friend. And yeah, porn is like empowering. Subscribe. Shut up. I have like 3 bites left of that cake. I can't wait to get into it. Anyway, guys, take a deep breath with me. Kyra's a dumbass. Stop watching this, girl. Kyra, I know you watch my videos, and so I need to tell you something. Stop. Quit social media. Anyway, guys, thanks for being here. I hope you have an amazing weekend. I will spin the wheel Monday because I forgot. I did a bunch of videos ahead of time this week because I got so much to do at the house. I love spring, summer because all I do is literally take care of my property. I've become a gardener. I never thought I'd become a gardener. I planted corn, green beans, onions, potatoes, strawberries. You name it, I planted it. Raspberries. I'm so excited. I learned to can this summer. I'm a trad wife now. That's what I am. Not a pillow princess though. Don't be a pillow princess. You're amazing, incredible, and valuable, and I will see you when I see you.